Hello everyone, this is Lorelei. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI, Realms of Revelation, for the DS. Previously, the party sailed west, and found the fishing village of Pescado. They made the acquaintance of Rod, a fisherman who has fallen on hard times. It also seems someone's been buying up all the fish in this town. Hello, sir. Oh, look at the time. I need to get a move on. I've got my delivery to make. This is after talking to everyone once. Whoa, that fellow's quick. Let's follow that fellow. I'm rather curious as to who's been ordering all these fish. Yes, good question. Follow that man. He's going right to Rod's. You again? Can't you see I'm busy? Get out. Go on, sling your hook. So this is who the fishmonger's been making those deliveries to. Blimey, is that any way to greet visitors? What shall we do? Should we leave? Well, that's my delivery done. I suppose I'll be going back to the shop then. I'll see you next time, Rod. Thanks for your custom. So this is who the fishmonger's been making those deliveries to. Oof, that fellow's always on the move, eh? What shall we do? Should we leave as well? Yes, let's leave. And here's Rod. Where is he limping off to? Something is afoot. He's up to something all right. Let's get after him, but let's be discreet and everything like that. I'm not comfortable with the idea of stalking someone, but clearly we have no choice. If we want to uncover the truth, we must make our way carefully. Let's tail him, but make sure he doesn't spot us. Yes, we'll have to tail this guy discreetly. He seems to be making his way to the north. He seems to be headed to that cave. Very curious. So, when we go? Mighty suspicious, I can't help but feel like we're doing something wrong. Make sure he doesn't spot us. Yes, we'll have to be careful tailing him through this cave. He'll pause periodically to make sure no one's following him. Oops. We'll hide here, as he looks around, and then continues north. Then off to the east. Then we'll follow him to the second room. I can't help but feel like we're doing something wrong. Mighty suspicious, Make sure he doesn't spot us. We'll continue tailing him. No one here but us fishes, sir. We'll hide here. And there he goes. Onward to the third room. It really smells of the sea in here, doesn't it? No monsters around here, I can say that much. This is a most spacious cave. That it is. With a lot of twisty-turny. No one here, Rod. If I look away, he won't see me. Here we are. There's a switch on that wall. And it opens up a door there. We would not be able to find that switch without seeing this. The door closed behind him, but at least now we can find the switch here. Harp examines the wall of the cave closely. There's a rock shaped just like a button protruding from the wall. Push it? Yes, certainly. Open sesame. A door for us. Well, well. Huh? You lot. You don't know when you're not welcome, do you? I'm guessing you didn't see anything strange or startling just now, am I right? Not quite, sir. So you saw something, did you? Well, I'm afraid I can't let you leave this cave alive. Eh. Though the shape I'm in now, it's not like I could stop you even if I tried. I suppose you came to try to get your hands on a real live mermaid, but if that's not why you're here, then I'm begging you, don't tell anyone about that mermaid you saw. If word gets out, who knows what could happen to my poor sweet Unda. Oh, Rod. Unda, my scaly love! Listen to me, Rod. There's no need to be suspicious. Nothing in these folks' hearts is deceitful or malicious. Well, if my Unda sees some good in you, you can't be all bad, so will you keep quiet about her? Well, certainly, Rod. I'm so happy I could weep. It seems my Unda's instincts were right. I owe my Unda everything. She saved my life, you see. I remember it like it was yesterday. I ignored the villagers' warnings and went out to fish in spite of the fierce storm that was raging. A huge wave struck my ship head-on and sank it. It left my arms and legs reduced to this sorry state. I must have swallowed half the ocean. I could feel myself fading fast. It was then that Unda appeared. She took me in her arms and carried me to the safety of this cave. But my poor Unda paid a price for her kindness. With my dear mermaid sisters I frolicked in the sea. True bliss it was to swim, so joyful and carefree. When the storm had arrived, we turned tail and headed home. But then I heard that voice, so faint and so alone. My heart was rent asunder by those plaintive cries. I knew deep in my soul that I could not swim idly by. It was then that I discovered my one true destiny. To reel in my dear Rod, who waited there for me. While my Unda bravely swam to help me, her fellow mermaids thought she was lost and swam home. Unda was left stranded, unable to cross the monster-infested seas by herself. Since that fateful day, I have been safely hidden here. My rod has made it clear that I have not a thing to fear. I'd dearly love to take Unda back to her companions, but it's just... Rod, it pains me oh so much to see the anger that you vent. Do you not already realize that I am perfectly content? Now, if you will excuse me, I need to stretch my fins. For what use is a mermaid without her daily swim? She ran the risk of getting separated from her friends when she came to Rod's rescue. What a tale, You're about to see a grown man cry. I'll pass the tissues, Carver. Unda is a fine figure of a mermaid. Unda may put on a brave face, but I know she dearly wants to return to her true home. But I am not the man I was, and I have not the strength left in my limbs to help her. If only there was someone who had the strength and courage to escort my Unda back to her home. Do you know anyone with a ship and the courage to traverse treacherous waters who could return my Unda to her true home? Yes, you're looking at 'em. You do? Where are they? Wait, you don't mean... You? Well, I'm not sure you look the part, but if you're sure... Right. Let's start by seeing this boat of yours. I'll wait here while you go and fetch it. Alrighty. There's no time to lose. Let's hurry back with the ship. Come on. Let's go and show him our ship. Now we'll have to walk all the way out of here on foot. Walkie, walkie, walkie. Now we're back to Pescado. I'll zoom out to make sure I can get to the ship. Then we'll head into the mermaid's cave. Here we are. Then we'll head inside to see Rod. I wonder if Unda will really go along with Rod's plan. Ahoy! There she is! It is painful indeed to see Rod and Unda part ways. I'll be that ship. It's you, isn't it, Hayrot? With that ship, you'll be able to cross the ocean and bring my Unda back to her home. What? Hayrot, I'm begging you. Bring my Unda safely back to where her companions await her. Can I rely on you? Certainly, Rod. I knew you wouldn't let me down. My darling Unda, please go with these brave folks. What we had, it couldn't last forever. I'm sending you back to where you rightfully belong. But Rod, what about? It pains me to say it, but if you stay here with me, you'll never be truly happy. This isn't your home. But Rod, have you forgotten that special thing we had? I cannot think of leaving. It makes me feel so sad. Unda, that's enough. Please go. You cannot stay here. Aye. One day, I swear I will. Rod, my love, I know inside that this is not the end. Every single day I'll pray that we shall meet again. Aw. Unda, my scaly love. This is all rather overexciting. I must pray more. I'm so happy for Rod. Whoa, Rod is one heck of a fella, Unda's fellow mermaids should be living in the sea beyond a strait that lies far to the northeast. That must be the sea on the other side of that floodgate you came through to get here. I'm counting on you. Escort my precious Unda to her home. Aye, Rod. To shorten this trip, we'll just zoom to Port Haven. And there's the ship and Unda just waiting for us. Now we're headed to the reef to the north. The Mermaid's Reef. Ahoy! Mermaids ho! Hope they won't swim off on us or nothing. All the mermaids seem to be frolicking happily. This is indeed a long way from Pescado. We've done well to arrive in one piece. No, we just cheated with the zoom spell. Ova, my dear sister, I beg you do not flee. Ova and Unda, huh? It is I, your missing Unda. Have you so soon forgotten me? Unda? Precious Unda? Is it really you? Do my eyes deceive me? Could this somehow be untrue? Certainly not, gals. My precious baby sister, back where she belongs. I had feared the worst. I'm so glad that I was wrong. I can still remember that dark day you disappeared. Was Unda gone forever? That is what we feared. Searching high and low, north to south and east to west, we scoured the vast ocean floor without a second's rest. We lived in mortal fear that you had met some horrid beast who licked its savage lips and had itself a mermaid feast. Or had you met a worse fate, one too grim to bear? Perhaps you were lured away to some wretched human's lair. Was my mermaid sister helpless, held under lock and key? How could we hope to find her, or ever set her free? If only you could have known the sleepless nights I did endure. For in my painful state, I feared there was no cure. But sister, let me tell you, let me whisper in your ear. Not all human beings are as unkind as you fear. For without a sturdy vessel in which to safely sail, I am sure I would not be alive to tell this very tale. And if my loving rod had not looked after me so well, I am afraid I surely would not have a tale to tell. I know I've caused you anguish, lots of misery and pain, but now that we're together, I will never leave again. All that really matters is that you have returned. All your mermaid sisters were terribly concerned. I must thank you, travelers, for rescuing my sister. Words could surely not express how terribly I've missed her. Whoever you may be, you have courage and reserve. Here's a little something, no more than you deserve. This is the harp of Lorelei, fabled in mermaid lore. Take it now, I implore you. Go ahead, it's yours. Harp receives Lorelei's harp. If you're out at sea and ever find yourself in trouble, all you need to do is pluck that harp on the double. Will listens for its melody, playing in the distance. Once we hear the sound, we shall offer our assistance. But all that we can do is take you to our home, down in the briny deep, where our mermaid sisters roam. Down below the waves, you'll be free to explore all of the delights that lie beneath the ocean floor. Come, dearest Unda, let us spread the happy tidings. My sister has returned, and is no longer in hiding. Thank you, my dear Ova, I'm so happy I've returned. Later on I'll share with you all of the things I've learnt. Goodbye, Ova and Unda. All we gotta do is give this harp a strum, and we'll be swimming with the fishes. Well, as long as we don't wind up sleeping with the fishes, let's give it a try. If we're ever unsure of how to proceed, it's worth paying Madame Luca a little visit. She can see where our fate lies in the crystal and offer us guidance. So we can go into the briny deep with this harp. Let's do it, Harp. Let's give Lorelei's harp a try without delay. Lorelei's harp. What a curious instrument this is. Yes, we now have Lorelei's harp. Play this harmonious harp at sea to venture beneath the waves. This will essentially turn our ship into a submarine. A rarity for a Dragon Quest game. But before we start undersea exploration, we'll go visit Madame Luca. Hello, Madame Luca. The crystal showed you coming, Heorot. Madame Luca is never out of the loop, yes? You know, Madame Luca has been turning and tossing in bed lately. Each night it is the same vision. A strapping young king ruling over Somnia Castle. The crystal was clear. It said this mystery was soon to be solved. And now here you are, right on fate's schedule. Let's call it a night, yes? We can speak more tomorrow. All right, Madame Luca. Mornin' all. I'm feelin' fightin' fit and rarin' to go. Seems old Luca's cookin' didn't kill us after all. There's a reason to be cheerful. Good morning, Heorot. Did you sleep well? What precisely did we eat last night? I didn't recognize a single ingredient. I'm starting to regret the second helping of lizard's tail soufflé. Those were lizard's tails, weren't they? I'm not a fan of Madame Luca's cuisine. Madame Luca had another dream about the King of Somnia last night. Where could this young king have come from? Madame Luca senses the answer is close at hand. But it is up to you to solve this mystery. Whatever happens, you will be looking after yourselves, yes? We cannot solve the mystery just by pondering. We need to take action. Is this young king who I think it is? Do you think Madame Luca could really solve that mystery for us? It would save us a lot of hassle. Well, that would take the fun out of it, wouldn't it? Anyway, we'll zoom back to Port Haven. And in the next episode, we'll start some undersea exploration. This is Heorot. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.